many different angles. We got food, side, and then we had the water side. Then we had even the strong acidic side. 11.5. Every angle of, and then we have Anna Spa. So every angle we had different sharing today. I really love today's sharing. It was so diverse. So by the way, we are already live on Facebook because now we're going to actually go into our topic speaker of the week. And wait, before I bring up Zainab Qasim, which is a 6A, I'm very, very grateful that, she's under my team from the Middle East. And I'm going to talk a little bit about my journey with her before I invite her on. And I have a short video. So before that, I just want to say hello to all our Facebook friends. Welcome to today's weekly distributor meeting, global distributor meeting. And today we have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful topic speaker ahead of us. And you're going to learn so much from her journey. Before I do that, I'm actually going to play a short video that she has actually done for us so that we can understand more her a little bit more, so we can benefit more from her story. So let me know, guys, if you can see my screen. Give me a thumbs up. You can see my screen. Can you guys see my screen? Cool. Okay, so this is the introduction video to who Zainab Qasim is and why she's going to give you a lot of value today. Enjoy.
Soul coach for health and happiness.
Oops, mine is sped up. Let me just make it back to normal speed. Okay.
Zainab Qasim, soul coach for health and happiness. My story is not different as any single mom. I was a spoiled housewife. I've never thought that one day I could be responsible for paying my rent. I was really living in a luxurious life. Everything I wanted, it came to me. And I spent everything. I've never thought about tomorrow. I've never invested in anything. I just was enjoying spending money. And suddenly, my husband, my lovely husband, passed away. He may rest in peace. Then I found myself responsible for everything. 3 children I have, all of them are in university. And you know how university is expensive. And I don't know how to gain money, how to keep the money, how to invest, how to work, how to do business. I was so devastated. I was so sad, angry, but I had 2 choices. Even I surrender and be a victim, or I take charge of my life and do something about it. And I decided to do something about it. Then opportunities knocked my door. A dear friend offered for me network marketing. I joined, not because of the business, because I don't know how to do the business, but because I wake up stress-free. I wake up with purpose. I wake up with hope. I wake up happy. Because I helped a lot of people to change their life and their health. I created the life that I deserve and my children deserve. What about you?
All right, awesome. Let's give Zainab Qasim a big round of applause. She's a single mother. She's such an amazing woman. And when I was in Dubai, she's like my mother. She took care of me like she's my child. I'm her child. Sorry, she's my child. It's like I'm her son, and she took me to have food, and really made me feel at home when I was in the Middle East. And she has done so much. She has got so much success. She's even an author of her own book. She published her own book, and she's specializing in helping also kids to learn. And she has done so many things to benefit people. Whatever that I see Zainab does is whatever things she does, it's for the greater good of the people around her. She's always into coaching, helping, and teaching. And she got involved in the business back in 2016, end of 16, maybe early 17. I don't quite remember the date. And today she's a 6A, coming to 6A2 very, very soon. So ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome on our meeting today as our topic speaker, Zainab Qasim from Dubai. Let's give her a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Simon, for this introduction. Thank you, and you are like my son, really. Thank you so much.
I really felt that. So thanks for being our speaker today. Okay, I got 2 spotlight here. Okay, I know that you have a lot of things to share. You told me that you have a presentation. You have even an exercise for all of us to help us. But before we go into that, I just want to ask you a few very introduction questions so that people actually understand who you are. Can we just know that what were you doing before you got involved with Kangen? So let people know a little bit about that.
Okay, I'm a teacher. I teach children with learning difficulties, and I am a coach. I'm a soul coach, coaching people for health and happiness. Before my husband passed away, I was working only for my pleasure. My husband didn't want me to work. He always say, "You don't need to work, so just work a little bit to fulfill your passion." And so I was working in a school only for a part-time, only to have fun, only to help others as I want, only to be myself. And I've never thought that I will be one day responsible about everything in my life. And after I was introduced to the business, actually it resonates with my purpose in life, helping people in health. So quickly I went out and I studied pathology. Pathology is the science of how the diseases start, and how I can help people with this water. And I studied a lot of things about this water, and I studied ethology, how our habits in eating, everything I studied, so I can help people as I got helped with this water and my knowledge.
Fantastic. So as you guys can see, that she's involved in so many things. She's very knowledgeable, and everything is regarding health to help people to live a better life, learn better for kids with learning disabilities. And that's what you were doing before Kangen. And I still believe you're also still doing it because it's just part of who you are. And going forward, how has the because I don't want to take things away from your presentation. I know you have prepared things, but just really quick, how has your journey in Kangen been for you so far in the last couple of years?
Actually, I want to say about last year, the pandemic year, where everyone was locked down. It was my best year doing all my business. Really, it was. It's all about what you think. Actually, I had an interview on TV before at the end of the year of 2019, and they were asking me about 2020, and I said it's a great year. It will give us a lot of energy, blah blah. And I was talking, if you put your goals, your purpose, you know what you want to do, you can create the year that you want. And actually this is what happened for me. Really, it was the most busiest year for me from all my businesses. Actually, all of it. I was working since morning till end of the day. Really, income, everything. It was the best year for me. So this is how we think about our business, how we think about ourselves. We got back.
Yeah. So it's all here, right? Because if when people were like, complaining it's lockdown, it's COVID, and then they operated in that umbrella, then that's why they didn't get any results for 2020, 2021 even some. But when you have a different mentality, different umbrella, totally, you get different results. And before you go into your presentation, one last thing is you've been drinking Kangen water since 2017, right? Was it 17 you got your machine?
Yeah, 17.
I think it was 17, early 17. And what is the single biggest benefit that you have gotten from yourself from the water, your own personal story?
Okay, I will tell you something like it happened late. And before I tell you my experience, I will tell you something. Our emotions stored in our body. So always like in our coaching thing, we need to hydrate the body or oxygenate the cells so we can detox the emotions. Now, I broke my leg in Ramadan. I went to the hospital, and I will show you the, this is the report. This is the report here. You can see her oxygen level is 100%. Can you see it?
We can't see it. Go to this side of it, the other side.
Okay. So here. 100%. 100%. 100. The oxygen were 100% in my body. I'm always happy, actually. Alhamdulillah. So this oxygen, when it goes your body, oxygenates your body, your cells, it can detox your emotions, detox your whatever things in your body, it will detox it, take it out. So this is recently, and here I'm fully my pressure, my blood pressure, and my diabetes and everything is so normal. And I will tell you that before I had in the records in the hospital that I had a heart attack. I am having medicine for high blood pressure and diabetes. And the doctor, he told me, oh yeah, wow, you are taking all your medicine, everything is normal. I said, I'm not taking anything. He said, what? I said, yeah, no, I changed my diet and I changed my water. And it was amazing. So this is recently. I want to give you all the results.
Fantastic. And so that is your. I mean, you recovered very fast. I still remember you told me you were actually on a Zoom meeting with me, and you said, "Simon, I can't turn my camera on because I broke my leg, but I'll be fine."
Yeah.
that's very, yeah. So
the doctor were shocked. 100%. Actually, what do you do? I said, I drink water only.
Yeah, amazing. And now you've been in business for the last 4 coming to 5 years, 4 years.
Yeah, 4.5 years.
And now you're also you don't just focus on the Dubai market. You're originally from Jordan, and now you're also doing business around and growing your business internationally as well. And so we can't wait to hear from your presentation that you have prepared for us. Just now I stopped the sharing because it came.
Yeah, I know. People want to see. I wanted to give everything for others, so I wanted.
Yeah, it's okay. So now, quickly. Zainab, the stage is yours. You can share your screen again, and we can't wait to hear from you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So now I want to tell you, because most of the people, they quit. Why they quit? Because they didn't get result at the beginning of their business. They didn't get to 6A in the few 6 months, 8 months, and then they become devastated. They feel like disappointed. Oh, this business is not for me, and they quit. So my presentation is, even though I was slow, I became 6A. You know, this is because I became 6A in 2 years, and never quit. Always believe in yourself. So if you are slow like me, don't lose hope. Done? First, I will give in my presentation my secret to success and the powerful exercises. So be ready to do these exercises with me. First thing, what do you want? What do you really want? What are your goals, your dreams? What you really want? It's not what others want. It's not what society wants you to have or want you to do. It's what you inside of you, what you really want, what makes you happy. And knowing what you are running from, what are your fears, what are responsibilities, what are things that you think that you can't do it. Are you running from success? Are you running from disappointments? Are you running from the people that they may say, tell you, oh, you are failure, you can't do it, stop doing this. Whatever, all these scenarios in your head you are running from, stop and ask yourself, what are your goals and what are your dreams? Because this is what I did, and this is what I concentrated on when my husband passed away. So second thing, so I knew what I really want. I want to help everyone. This is why I do several businesses and all get into the help, okay? So are you passionate about your business? Whatever you are doing, are you, when you wake up in the morning, you feel passionate about, yeah, today it's a new day. Today I will help new people. Today I will have new success stories. Even small stories. I don't want big stories. People think, yeah, I must have big stories. No, small stories, making someone smile. That's it. Okay, sorry. Okay. Are you passionate also?
Okay, passionate about success. Do you want to be successful? So now, passionate drives you to succeed. On the other hand, fulfill your purpose. When you fulfill your purpose, and you will never quit. So what is your why? What is your why? What is your purpose in life? What do you want to deliver to this life? What do you want after you leave this life? What do you want people to say about you? What do you want? What is your message? What is your why? Find your why in your life, in your family, in your business, and really, you will never quit. Even if your business is slow, even if you sold one machine every 2-3 months, even whatever you are doing, you will never quit if you knew your why, if you knew your purpose. Third thing now, don't judge others. Don't judge others. Don't judge when you are talking to anyone. Don't judge that, oh yeah, they will never buy from me. Oh, they will never believe me. Whatever you are judging others, stop. And more important, don't judge yourself. Don't judge yourself that you can't do it. Who said that you can't do it? If I can do it, you can do it. Everyone can do it. If Samsia did it, I can did it. You can did it. Well, everyone, we can do it if we decided to do it, if we want to do it, if we found our why we need to do this, or I want to do this. Then be authentic. What I mean be authentic? Do you really know yourself? Do you know truly your personality? There's a lot of types of personalities. Did you do a test to know your personality? Do you really know your personality, your own personality? I am a helper. I can't be a businesswoman. I'm not a businesswoman. So I am a helper. So if I want to do my business out of other than help others, I will not success. So I know my personality. Do you know your personality? This is what I want you to do. Go search on the internet. Learn about yourself. Learn about your personality. And be authentic. Be yourself. Be all the time you. I will tell you here a story, a short story, but it has a big meaning. And really, it's affected my life in a lot of ways. My story with be professional. Be professional. I took this course with a person. He came from Ireland, and I was paying for him 5,000 dirhams every month. 5,000 dirhams every month, okay? Just to be a professional, just to teach me how to be professional. Because he told me, when he interviewed me, you are doing so well. You are doing everything that I will teach you to do, but you are doing it unconsciously. Now I want you to do it consciously, so you will have more sales. And that before that, I entered this program. In 1 month, I sold 25 machines. And this has never happened again. And it was, wow, 25 machines in 1 month. And then, oh, I'm professional. I want to be professional. So I took this program. The result were big failure. Big failure. Why? Because I wasn't my true self. I wanted to be someone else. Yes, I took all the knowledge, but I wanted to be someone else. Taking all these, like I took GoPro, I took a lot of trainings. It helped me a lot. But if I stayed me, I didn't put myself in another person's shoes. I took all the knowledge and I stayed me. So after being a failure for 9 months, I didn't sell one machine. 9 months, I didn't sell one machine. I decided to quit and be myself again. In your opinion, what happened? Really, I was, okay, khalas, finish, I want to quit. Now all my money, I spend it all, everything. I don't have anything. He said, okay, I want to quit. This is not for me. Doing business is not for me. I want to quit. In your opinion, what happened? I started selling again. when I decided this, I said, okay, I want to be me, khalas. People started calling me, hello, Zainab, are you still working? Yeah, we want the machine. Oh, we want machine. And I started selling again. And in that moment, I said, what happened? I've been professional. Nobody bought from me. No, I decided to quit. Now everyone is calling me. And I remember how I was selling. And I was selling, just when I joined Enagic, I started selling. First week, I sold 7 machines. That month, 25 machines. And 9 months, not selling anything. And now people are calling me. You know why? Because I am now authentic to my personality, to me. I want to help others. I want to spread enlightenment, health, happiness. So when I became myself again, this clumsy housewife, well, I remember one day, like Simon, he was teaching me, because I'm dyslexic, I have dyscalculia. He was teaching me what's the difference between 0.5 and 0.05. I don't know in mathematics, wow, this is whatever it is this. He spent 1 hour. Do you remember, Simon? 1 hour teaching me this. I didn't understand it. And the same month he came and said, okay, do you know, like, if you have an apple and you cut it half and you then cut it, blah, 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 blah. I understood. I'm not professional type. I'm this personality. I'm kind. I love to laugh. And my message and my personality helping others. When I became myself again, I started selling. So create your authority. Create your authority. I went, I studied everything. I took all the courses about health, how to cure diseases, also how to cure cancer. I took a lot, kidneys, heart diseases. I started everything. I created my own authority. People listen to me, not because I'm a saleswoman. So people listen to me because I created my authority. So what do you think people like? What do you think people like in people, in persons, or in human beings? When they meet another human beings, what do they like? They like to be inspired by an educated, powerful, successful person. So be that person in your eyes. Create that personality in your eyes. Love yourself in your eyes. Be this personality. Be you. Be this educated, powerful, successful person. Whatever, in any, not only in the business, in anything. Be that person, but be a human being. Don't see yourself on others. Just be kind with everyone. Educate yourself and educate others about your product. Be the expert. Be the expert. Really, go study everything about this business, everything about this water. So what do you think you need to learn? What do you think you need to learn? Can you write for me in the chat? What do you think you need to learn? About what? First thing we need to learn about listening to others. Because if I sit with others and I listen to them, I heard them, I can help them. If I am all the time talking, I'm not listening to others, I can't help them. So learn how to listen. Learn how to be compassion, humility, kindness, and being human. These are very important things you need to learn about. Teach yourself all of these things. Be this person. Love yourself because you are all of these things. Love yourself, not because you are doing the business. When you love yourself, everyone will love you. People will come to you because they love you, they trust you, not because you are a good seller. I'm not a good seller. I'm a good educator. I'm an educator. So I educate people. They love me for this. They trust me for this. So now, it's your own business. And I took charge of my own business. Don't wait for someone to help you all the time. If you are waiting for your downline or upline, whatever, to do whatever you want to do, Do your business. It's yours. Don't look to your downline or upline. It's your business. What do you want? What are your goals? What do you want to accomplish? Just do it. And I will ask you now a question. If you are now applying for a job in your business, will you accept yourself? Will you accept yourself if you are applying for a business to work with you? Think about this. And ask for help. Always ask for help when you need it. When you need it. Don't complain. Just ask clear, direct questions, because we used to blame others. We used to put all our failure, our fears on others. Don't blame. Don't complain. Just ask direct, clear questions without blaming. What do you think? Good tip, yeah? It's a very good tip for me. It changed my personality when I ask direct questions. Direct, go to the direct to the real thing that you want. Okay, rejection. Who didn't have rejection? Oh my God, 9 months I've got so many rejections. And later on I said, can you reject me more, please? Because rejection taught me a lot of things. Rejection taught me a lot of things. It's not about you, it's about them. So rejection, they are not rejecting you as a person. They are rejecting their thoughts. And learn something, you are not the center of the universe. Really, when you put yourself the center of the universe and everyone is looking at you and rejecting you, you will never succeed. Everyone, they have their own life, their own things, their own difficulties, their own drama, their own stories. They are living it. So when they reject, they don't reject you. They reject their lives. It's very powerful. Keep going, keep going. People telling you that you can't do it. Guess who is this? Who's this turtle? This is me, really, this is me. I'm the turtle. This is why this story, I love this story, how the turtle, it defeated the rabbit. Because this is what happened to me. One time we had this businessman, he came, we brought him from South Africa to Dubai. And we had this meeting with him and with people, blah, 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 blah. All professional, okay? All professional. And they came to me and said, Zainab, please, when professionals talk, don't speak. Don't speak. You know, people that they told me don't speak, and they were like blaming me and saying all these bad things about me. They quit business. They quit business. I continued. Really, there's people from my download, they are all businessmen. They saw themselves as, oh, they are big thing in this world. They quit. I continued because I have this passion in me, because I believed in myself. So guess who this? Turtle. It's me. Maybe it's you. Being slow, it's okay. Just keep going. Don't quit. And please, don't listen. Don't listen to anyone. This is my story. I cried a lot. I cried a lot. Really, when that happened, I cried a lot. And not that only that. Like sometimes I was driving my car and I don't know where to go. And only I went, God, please guide me. Allah, please guide me. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go, to whom to speak. Just listen to your heart and be authentic with yourself. Help will come to you, really. And, you know, because I was responsible for my children, 3 were in the university. I lost everything when my husband passed away. I was driving 500 S500. I was in a big house. I lost everything. I lost the company because I didn't know anything about doing the business or what the rules of the country. I lost everything. I didn't have money, but I didn't lose hope because I knew Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is with me. God will help me always. So have faith always. So I was wounded from members in my team, and this is the story that I told you. They made me think I'm nothing in the business. Well, I allowed them. It's not their mistake that they hurt me. No, I allowed them to hurt me. I allowed myself to take their words and make a drama. I gave them authority on me to hurt me, and I paid a lot for this. I paid 9 months without any sales. But I healed my wounds. I healed them all with faith, acceptance, focusing on my goal. I healed myself. Don't listen to others. They will always judge you. So I did it. And now I'm a 6A. Always move on. Create your future from this moment. Don't think about the past. Whatever you have in the past, just leave it. Leave it. Focus on the future. Believe in yourself, love yourself, and have faith. So what happened yesterday, it's yesterday. Today is another day. So create from now. I love this. I love this. I love the turtle. Who loves the turtle here also? Love it. I love it. Love yourself so you can love others. People are craving for pure love. Be this love. Please be this love. When you can't love yourself, you can't give love to others. So think now. What is the good things about you that makes you deserve love? And love and appreciate yourself. And be persistent. People are watching you all the time. People are watching you all the time. If you are doing a business, let them do that. You are soaked in this business. You are in the water, Kangen. Everywhere you go, just take the water with you. I went to Turkey, I took my machine with me. I went to Lebanon, I took my machine with me. Wherever I travel, I take my machine with me. I went to Egypt. My mom, she didn't let me take the machine. You know what I did? I brought these water bags, and I took a bag full of water. I spent in Egypt 5 days only drinking my water. And my mom, she said, oh, you are crazy. I said, no, I love myself. I love to treat myself well. Wherever I go, and I took 2.5. And my water, it's my life. Be authentic. People are watching you. If you are living the life that you are telling them, they will trust you. If you are not, they will not. They will not. Why they will do something you are not doing? So keep on living your principles. Let people see you doing what you told them to do every single time. They see you. You love Kangen, keep showing them everywhere, every moment that you are soaked in Kangen. I will show you this this video. Wherever I go, I take my water, and I always say, please use my water for the coffee. Or if I'm eating salad, please can you take this? I want bring me the vegetables. I want to wash them in the Kangen strong water, because strong water always in the car with me. So please watch this video. This is cinnamon, yeah?
Yeah.
I want to order coffee, but can you make the coffee with my water?
Coffee, this water one?
Yeah.
But this one is cold one.
Yeah, I know. Can you heat it? Can you heat the water?
We don't have a heating process.
What, any kettle or something in the
Kettle we don't
microwave? Can you put it in the microwave?
Microwave, sure.
Yeah,
it's a
you can
microwave.
put water in a cup and put it in the microwave. Heat the water and make the coffee for me with my water.
Which
Thank
coffee,
you so
ma'am?
much.
Latte, cappuccino, or Americano?
Americano,
Americano. Small, medium, large.
medium, or small, small. What the small
You know
is
what I
like?
did here? He's
Thank
with
you
you
so
were
much.
saying no at
Thank
the
you so
beginning.
much.
They were saying no all the time because they don't have the way. They don't know how to heat my water. I gave him solutions. Always think of solutions. Always think we don't know how. We don't have anything to heat it. So I gave him, put it in a mug, and then heat it in the microwave. It's okay for me, but I want my coffee in my water.
It's cinnamon, yeah?
Yeah.
And watch now. He brought really the mic, and he heated the water for me. So don't think about the problem. This is very important.
Thank you.
Don't think about the problem. Always give people solutions. Don't argue about the problem because they don't know what you know. They don't have in their minds a solution how to do what you are asking them to do. So always give them solutions. It's not about using your water only here, but people, when you see people and we are talking about people, always give them solution. Yeah. So now always walk towards your goals. Always, step by step. Don't think about being 6A. Think about one story you will add to your achievement. So if I want to be 6A or 6A2 or 6, whatever you are looking up to, no, don't think this is so far. Your mind will go, oh no, I can't do it. I can't do it. No, think about adding a new story to your life every single day. And creating stories, it's so easy. Smiling in others' faces. This is a story. Giving really a good water for a person to drink. If they help them with the bloating or help them with the acid reflux or whatever you are helping them, or sharing beauty water, whatever. 2.5. It's a story. So think about creating stories because these stories will be the steps for you to reach out for your goal. So help one person to change her or his life, feel the happiness, feel the happiness you create. So important because happiness will take you there. My purpose is to help and serve. I always tell myself this. I don't sell people. Okay? People buy from me because this is my personality. I urge you to go and do the test for your personality. What is your personality? Ask yourself, what is your personality? What's your personality type? You are a helper? Help others. You are a business? Do the business. Connector? Connect people with Kangen. Whatever your personality is, just be you. So, you know, when people reject us or people say about anything to us that we don't agree, what we do, always do, we defend, okay, ourselves. We be defensive, okay? I want to go get them back. I want to argue with them to prove myself. Don't prove yourself to others. Just say whatever you want to say. When they say anything, don't defend yourself. Say, okay, yeah, I understand. Yeah, I understand. Laugh and leave. Let your words soak in their heads. They will think about it. If you argue with them, your thought or whatever seeds you put in their heads will vanish, will go away. Okay? So this is very important. Don't argue with anyone. Don't defend yourself. Laugh and leave. No need to defend yourself. I prove myself to myself only. People don't care about you as you don't care about them. Be honest with yourself. Do you really care about others? Do you really care about others? People, they always care about themselves. They always want to prove themselves. So be honest with yourself. Don't prove yourself to others. Prove yourself to you. Let them prove themselves to themselves. Be calm, laugh, be kind, and then they will listen. People think always how to prove themselves to you. So let them do it. They will be happy and they will love you. And you will thank me for that later on. Smile and shine from inside out, please. Please be yourself always. Solve your problems. Or look at deep in a secure, safe place deep in the ocean. Don't give others solution if you don't solve yours. Solve your problems. Solve your emotions. Solve your thoughts. Don't go and solve others' problems. Give people stories about you and how you solved your problems. They will follow. People, they don't like people who tell them what to do. People like stories. Tell them what you do and they will imitate you. It's very important. Agree? So choose clear goals. Choose clear goals. I choose to be so happy. Happy. This is my goal. What is yours? Money is really good. Really, money is really good. I love money. I love money, really. I didn't used to love money because this is why I was spending everything. But remember, it's the means goal. It's not the end goal. It's not the end goal. Money is not the end goal. Creating amount of money is not the end goal. It's the means goal. It's the goal that will help you to achieve your end goal. So my end goals are financial freedom, relaxation, happiness, health, travel, meet new inspiring people every day. What are yours? What are yours? Achieving 6A2, 6A2-3, it's a very good thing. It's a very good income, I know. But it's the means goal for what? So what will happen if you achieve this? Ask yourself, what will happen if you achieve this? What is your end goal? Good? How I know if I am pursuing the right goals, that if when you put, there's an exercise now, okay? Please prepare yourself to do this exercise. Because now you put your goals. So how you would know that you are pursuing the right goals for you? This is an important question from Vision. Okay, you know him? This is find, change your reality. He's very, very successful. I will not tell you about him. You go and search him. So what he said about knowing that if you are pursuing your right goal, experiences, must have experiences, okay? You must have experiences. What do you want to experience? Think now and write. What do you want to experience? Adventure, travel, meeting new people, the environment I want to live in. What are these? Just write about them. Write them. And quickly, don't think. Whatever comes to you, just write. So you must think about the experiences you have, you want to experience in your life. Next, growth, because we love to grow always. Who I have to be. What do you want to be? Who is the person I have to involve in so I can enjoy my life? How I want to grow in terms of my skills, career, abilities, and health and mind. These are very important things to ask yourself about. How you want to grow? Who's the person you want to be? And contribution, how you want to contribute to to the universe, to the society. If you want to be happy, learn to make others happy, help each other to grow. So how you want to give to your family, community, your company, and people around you? What do you want to give them? It's very important. Please take screenshot of this. Answer these very quickly, because these are the end goals. These are the end goals. When you put these end goals, whatever means goals will be achieved, because these means goals will help you to do this, to achieve this. So this is what you want to achieve. This is what will take you to the next level in your business, to the next level of you, the person that you want to be, the person that you will fall in love always. And volunteer. Volunteer and make free talks. Always volunteer and help others. Business everywhere, wherever you find someone needs help, just volunteer and help them. Also, if you can't do something in your presence, just write a blog, write anything. Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, wherever, write a blog and help people, but volunteer. So what are your fears now? What are your fears? It's all inside of you. Fears are only created from a thought. So what are your fears? You know how I overcome my fear of snake? I was in Kuala Lumpur for this event in 2017. So I went into this lake, and before I went there, a person there, he told me, "Do you want a picture with the snake?" I said, "No, I have a phobia from a snake." And I took this journey in the in the lake. I didn't enjoy it. I said, "What? I have this fear inside of me. I must take it out." And all the time I was in the boat in the lake, I was doing a session for myself, getting out my fears. I came back. Sorry, I didn't give any attention to the lake and all the beautiful scenes there, because I was, no, if I have fears, I must come over them. So I did a session for myself, and I came back and I did this, and I, to force myself to do it, I went live on Facebook. These are pictures from my Facebook. I went live on Facebook. I always come over my fears. I don't let any fears stop me from doing whatever I want. So what are your fears? Rejection, blame, people will blame you. People will point you and say failure. People will say something for you. What are your fears? Write them. What are you running from? Running from being successful. People, they don't know how to be successful. Write your fears and come over them. Last one is a very powerful exercise. Please do it, okay? Please do it. Write all your fears and thoughts. Write the solution for your fear. The solution that you do it. You do it, not other one. I want to sell a machine, I'm afraid to sell. People must listen to me. No, this is not a solution. The solution is I must believe in myself more. Write solutions about you, not about others. You will do these solutions. I came over my fears. I came over all the blame, all the rejection, all whatever they said to me. You are not professional. No, 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 no. You are whining always. No, 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 no. Really. People here with us in the meeting, they said this to me. Remember Simon? You remember when you told me, please, because with my downline, I don't want to say his name. You told me, please don't be involved. Let people, professionals speak. because I was myself, and I talked to this businessman and in my own way. So he was strange. Oh my God, what this lady is doing? Why she's doing this? I know this businessman, we became friends. He bought a machine from me. I did the sessions for him. And my downline, he quit. So what do you want? What really you want? What do you really want? Ask yourself this. What do you really want? What is success for you, not for others? Thank you so much. This is the last thing. Thank you so much. And I'm finished. I will stop talking now and I will listen to you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, can we give Zainab a big round of applause for her wonderful, wonderful sharing today? Thank you so much. Zainab, it's been a very, very good session. Very inspiring. Whatever that you shared is very, very inspiring. And we hope to learn more from you, because I know you're going to get to your next rank very soon. That is what you call means goal, right? Means
Yes.
goal to get yourself to ultimately what you want. And Zainab is going to become a 682 very, very, very soon. And you know, after that, Dash 2 and Dash 3 is going to come your way as well. So all the best to you. Hope to see you soon, either in Dubai or in KL soon. And ladies and gentlemen, if you want to give Zainab your, good wishes or gratitude, or what you have learned something today, or write down in the comment box what is the biggest thing that you have learned today. Write it down so that other people can also have a recap, maybe in 2 to 3 words or in one sentence. What have you learned today from her sharing? That would be fantastic.
Please let me learn. What did you learn? Let me know.
What
please.
did you
what
learn?
Did you learn?
Put it down in the chat box. So guys, you can put in what you have learned. So Michael also said perseverance. What else, guys? If there's something specific, Rania said, hi Rania, said be authentic, be yourself. Rafida said, don't give up. Martina said, love, generosity, simplicity, and that's power.
Yeah, simplicity is power, yeah.
Fantashi said, me also a turtle. So you really,
good for you. Please,
you
believe in yourself.
related to her. Being slow is okay. Keep going based on strong faith, self-love. Know your own personality. Follow your heart. Don't try to be somebody else. Smile and shine inside out. Fantastic. All right. So Zainab, once again, thank you so much,
Thank you.
Habibti, for your wonderful sharing, and we hope to have you back here again. Would you guys love to have Zainab back here again in the future? If yes, type yes in the chat box. Or you can type Zainab, or you can type yes, you can type we want you back, whatever it is, right? Because
thank you so much. Thank you.
Awesome. So Zainab, thank you so much for coming on. And guys, don't go first, because we have a quick announcement on a few things. Is that Sam, can you help me out with the flyer? Because I want to talk about what's going to come up very, very soon, okay, which is our Jeevan Sahadevan Sales and Marketing Masterclass. Guys, do you remember the Sales and Marketing Masterclass is coming up very, very soon? All right, then you have the flyer right here. Okay, 1 second. Yep, so the Sales and Marketing Masterclass. Can I just see who here you have attended the masterclass before? Can you type number 1 in the chat box? Who here have attended this training before? Type number 1 in the chat box. You've attended before, and that includes myself. I've attended it many, many times, including physically, offline when Jeevan was able to do it in Malaysia. But now the greatest thing is, we have so many international friends here in our call. We can actually attend this online on Zoom. So those of you who already got your tickets, this is a reminder of when is it going to happen. All right, look at the date, 4th and 5th September, Saturday and Sunday. The timings are all there. And for those of you who have not gotten your tickets yet, all right, you can actually get your ticket right now, and I'll be actually posting up the link in the chat box once again. So until 31st August, ladies and gentlemen, you can still get it at the early bird price, which is at 200 ringgit Malaysia or $50 US, which to me is a complete bargain. It's a steal, because the information that you learn from Jeevan in the 2 days is gonna show you and is gonna give you steps and strategies on how to build your Kangen business and how to explore your Kangen business, how to do better sales, how to close more sales, how to do better marketing. Because I think a lot of us have good sales skills, but we don't have the audience, we don't have the leads, we don't know how to generate leads. Some of you are the other way around. You know how to generate leads, you have a network, but you find difficulty in closing them and getting them to buy a machine, getting them to become a distributor. So whichever category you're under, come for the Sales and Marketing Masterclass. You will not regret it. In fact, you will get tremendous value for just $50, which is peanuts. Because I would believe for Jeevan to give you coaching one-on-one, it is a 5-figure investment if you want to have a one-on-one with Jeevan Sahadevan himself. He is actually an international renowned coach. He has coached people around the world. He has also coached big multinational companies, including big companies in Malaysia like banks, developers, real estate agent companies, car companies, and many other industries, including Kangen water distributors. And he's here to coach us on the 4th and 5th. So for those of you who have not gotten your tickets, I urge you to get it, not just for yourself, also for your new team members. If you have any team members that are new, they don't know how to do the business yet, they're completely new, they have to attend the Sales and Marketing Masterclass. And obviously after that, we also have the Essential Kangen workshop that will come after this, which we'll announce on the later date. But this is the event to look for. And Sam, let me know if you have anything to add on. Before I pass it over to Sam, I just want to let everybody know that next week, we won't be having our weekly meeting. All right, so we have 1 week that we're gonna take a break. So we will resume the following week, which means we will be resuming on the 11th of September. Yeah, because next week we're having this Jeevan Sales and Marketing Masterclass, 4th and 5th of September. So we will resume our weekly meeting on the 11th of September. Yeah, so Sam, anything else? Over to you.
Okay, I want to say thank you to Zainab for coming on and sharing your experiences in the Kangen journey. I too went through those challenges. Don't think that I didn't have my challenges. I too had my challenges. Everybody has our challenges. I think if life without any challenges, it would be too easy of a breeze. All right. And I just want to also say that for the sales and for those of you, right, who really want to learn new skills on sales and marketing, you just have to come into that sales and marketing workshop, sales marketing masterclass. Okay, next week. And this is really a world-class event. In fact, Jeevan was actually my business coach before I got into the Kangen business. I used to run a second-hand car business, used car business, and Jeevan, Cora and I, we were being coached by Jeevan Sahadevan, and I applied some of the skills into my Kangen business. If not for Jeevan Sahadevan, I don't think I could have gone. I don't think I could have gone to India. I don't think I could have gone to Dubai. Some simple concepts that you can learn there, 1 or 2 concepts. All you need to do to get value from that one event is to just get 1 or 2 ideas. I can tell you this: you'll be getting a dozen ideas from the Sales and Marketing workshop. And Zainab, if you have not attended this workshop, you must get yourself there. And that message of mine goes to everybody in the room. Okay, so do sign up. The normal price is going for 200. Hang on. The normal price is going for. Let me just share the thing again. The normal price is going for $100, but to the end of August, which is in another 3 days' time, I would say, don't wait till the end of August. Just you need to make the decision to get into this masterclass today, and sign up for it now. Take immediate action. And Simon has just put out the link there, so don't wait a second longer. So with that, okay, we will conclude today's meeting, and we will see you for this meeting in a fortnight's time, because next week next Saturday we'll be doing we'll be having that sales and marketing masterclass starting in exactly the same time as the Kangen demo, which was about 3 hours ago, which starts at 2:30 in the afternoon in Malaysia. Okay. So anything else to add, Simon? So with that, I think we will just unmute everybody and for everybody to 1 second to say their highs and buys. There you go. All right. And okay, you can see by your highs and buys now. And if we can turn on your camera, we're gonna take a photo and see everybody with your nice bright smiles. And at the count of 3, everybody say Kangen. 1, 2, 3. Kangen.
Kangen.
Bye-bye. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Hi, we see Bernard there. Okay. Okay, see you guys. We're gonna end the call now. Thank you so much, Zainab. Okay, wish you more further successes in the future. Bye there, everybody. Thank you, Simon. Let's give a big hand to Simon as well.
Yes,
And Anthony Tan for doing the demo earlier. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.